Right.
This is just a series that I always do. I always do at least one day of this every week, of this particular series.
Joe Rogan is in his mid-50s, a BJJ black belt, and still trains like an elite athlete. This secret isn't a 2-hour gym session. It's actually just a 4 specific kettlebell exercises he does every single week. What is his routine? After a short warm-up of bodyweight squats and push-ups, Joe moves through a 4 kettlebell exercises. He does this at least once a week. Why these 4 exercises specifically? Joe explains.
Everything I do involves everything. It involves full body. I like to do things that when I do jujitsu or kickboxing, it translates directly to that.
For sure.
Because the whole body is used to moving as a unit. Nothing's isolated, nothing's...
I know.
Everything is the whole body moves as a unit.
Exercise number 1, one-arm kettlebell swings. Rogan starts his routine where most great athletic movements begin. The hips, specifically the one-arm kettlebell swing. Look, most of us spend our days chained to a desk, stuck in a car, or melting into a couch. When you sit for hours, your hamstrings and lower back essentially fall asleep. They forget how to fire. One-arm swing is the direct antidote to the office body. How to do it right. Stand with your feet roughly shoulder width apart. Hold the kettlebell in one hand, letting it hang naturally between your legs. And between your legs, the critical cue, push your hips back like you're trying to close a door with your glutes. This is a hinge, not a squat. Explosively drive your hips forward. That aggressive hip snap is what sends the kettlebell flying up to your chest height. Your arm is just a rope holding onto the weight. The routine, he performed one-arm kettlebell swings, hitting exactly 10 reps per arm. Exercise number 2, clean and press. Joe prefers to work one side completely rest and then switch to the other side. Rather than alternating mid-set, he uses a heavy 7-pound kettlebell for this exercise. This isn't just a shoulder exercise, it's a masterclass in full body coordination. When you clean and press a heavy kettlebell, your entire body has to coordinate a massive transfer of energy. Your legs load the movement, your core transfers the force, your back stabilizes the weight, and your arm delivers it overhead. Every single muscle group is forced to work in perfect harmony. This is the definition of functional strength. Here is a quick tip from Joe Rogan. He recommends stopping well short of complete failure during a set. For example, instead of doing one exhausting set of 20 reps, he advises performing a crisp set of 10. Prioritize full recovery. The core strategy is to rest for a long duration, up to 5 minutes between sets, so your body is completely recovered and fresh before starting the next set. Strength is a skill. Joe views strength training as a skill. Since you wouldn't practice skills when you are sloppy and fatigued, you shouldn't perform heavy lifting in exhausted state. Volume over intensity. By spacing the same total volume of repetition out over a long period of time, you will get stronger, minimize your risk of injury, and allow your body to adapt much better. Exercise number 3, windmills. Next up is the exercise most people skip, and honestly, it's the one they need the most. The kettlebell windmill. Interestingly, Joe actually drops the weight here, moving from a 70-pound bell down to a 50-pounder. Why? Because this isn't about brutal force. It's entirely about range of motion. Think of your body like a rubber band. If it's stiff and you yank it hard, it snaps. But if you gently, consistently stretch it, it becomes resilient. The windmill bulletproofs your shoulder and side body by forcing them to stabilize. A load through a deep lateral arc of motion. Knock out 10 slow, deliberate reps per side. Exercise 4, Renegade rolls. Finally, we hit the finisher. Renegade rolls. By this point in the workout, your body is working hard and this is where the true core durability is forged. The Renegade row looks like a back exercise. It's secretly a brutal anti-rotation core exercise. When you are in a plank position holding onto two kettlebells and you lift one off the ground, your body naturally wants to tip over. Your core has to fire on all cylinders to keep your hips parallel to the floor. The target here is 3 sets of 10 total reps. That's 5 clean rows per arm. There you have it. Joe Rogan's core 4 kettlebell exercises for real power, functional muscle, and joint longevity. If you want an athletic, injury-resistant body, pick up a bell and put these to work. If you found this breakdown helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into elite fitness routines, and check out this video right here for the absolute best exercises to level up your training. See you in the next one.